Okay, so here is a quick snapshot on part 4, um, creating, moving tables onto Microsoft Word from Excel. Alright, so I just apologize, my Adobe Premiere does not work today, so you're going to get the quick, unedited version based on only the Captivate software that I have, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so anyway, so over here we have our lab that we have created in part 3, video part 3, and over here we have our table and our graph that we have produced in part 3. We're going to copy the table and the graph from Excel onto Microsoft Word. So I'm just going to go half size on this, half size on that, and push it into top left corner, and I'm going to call up my Excel, and I'm going to go half size on this and push it into the top right corner. Now I'm going to go into my Microsoft Word, and I'm going to paste this table and the graph into Microsoft Word. Now it is a good idea to indicate what you're doing because you're creating a lab report. So you, as I say, I keep saying that you don't want to create any guesswork for anybody who reads your lab. So it's a good idea to indicate what you do. So over there, what I did is I just put add notation to 0.7.4, which is somewhere in the lab, and that is asking us to calculate input power, uh, total power, efficiency power on the machine based on the measured data. So that's what for example, it's just an example of what 7.4 says. So just put it here. All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. Select the table in Microsoft Excel. Right-click, copy. Go to Microsoft Word. Right-click and paste. You're going to have options, keep source formatting, which means that the table is going to look exactly how you have designed it in Excel, or you can just forget that formatting scheme there and use the destination formatting, which is set up in Microsoft Word. Over here, theoretically, you should link those two tables, keep source formatting, and link those two tables when you use the destination format. If you link that, whatever you change in the original, it should automatically be updated in the new table. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to right-click, paste. I'm going to keep the source formatting. So do that. Here's the table already in Microsoft Word. Right? Now, next thing, we're going to indicate our graph. So I just have this thing already prepared. Instead of typing, I'm just going to copy and paste this. So now at 7.5, produce a graph, efficiency versus total input power. If you see that VS, basically this means that if you see efficiency total versus the input power, that means the input power is on the x-axis and the efficiency is going to be on the y-axis. That's basically the convention that everybody follows. And you know what they say, if everybody does that, you should too. Not, but in this case, yes. Alright, so same thing. Select the graph in Microsoft Excel. Go copy and go back to Microsoft Word, and you're going to paste, keep source formatting, and the keep destination. Let's keep the source formatting. Alright, so now here we have the table and the graph. Now we can minimize the Excel because we don't need that anymore. And here is our lab. Okay, so here's page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, And here's our table as we are asked to do, and here's our graph as we were asked to do. And one thing, I'm just going to go and get rid of the last page before I save it. Here it is, save as, or you can just save it whatever you choose, and then we're going to save it as PDF, and it is going to keep the folder, and it is going to keep the name. Right, so you're just going to go save, and remember, we just wait. This part usually takes a few seconds before the Adobe Acrobat version comes with PDF file. Alright, I'm getting some pop-ups here. Get rid of that. So here is I just blurred these things out because I don't want you to have some false readings values, so those are blurred on purpose. So page 2, page 3, what we have done, and now we have our graphs and tables and whatever else you're going to include. And as far as I remember, this year we are being asked to include a example calculation page, so you can include that as a last page. All right. Okay, so here is the quick unedited version of the video. Thank you, and see you next time.